Any other interventions?
Yes, very briefly.
Yeah.
Well, I associate myself with what Ahmed Nasser has said. Well, it's important to emphasize that even in their submission, they have cited an authority that affirms the position that a court of concurrent jurisdiction cannot supervise another. You are of concurrent jurisdiction with Judge Nduma Nderi, and that is the holding in petition number 48 of 2014 in Aviation and Airport Workers Union, Kenya versus Kenya Airways Limited, and another.
Yeah.
That is the position of the law. Two, which is again important, is that a matter cannot be declared to be a constitutional question, a matter or a constitutional petition, by the mere allegation of such. Regarding the substratum of this
my
case,
good friend going into arguments for the PO. I think
yeah, well, I did that phrase, Mr. Bura, and I could see that. But the only thing is that I think we are making a matter that was, on the face of it, appeared to me administrative, and which I could have taken a 5-minute break to consider, becoming actually another application altogether. And I am, although I would not want to circumscribe your right of audience to the court, but if you're merely associating yourself with what your colleagues have said, then say that without more, unless there's something else you want to add.
There is something else I wanted to say.
Yeah.
That my learned colleague Mr. Obura alluded to, suggesting that your sister Justice Monica Mbaru issued any orders.
Yeah.
The only orders she gave were in the nature of directions on how the matter, the questions would be dealt by you.
Yeah.
We noticed, my lord, that there was an extraction of some order, which was published in the newspapers by his client.
Mr. Ndumbi, you are associating yourself with yes, so why don't we just can we save time, please? I hear you, and I think I'll be able to appreciate the line you're moving towards.
As I think I only want us to say, to be clear about this, that these issues are being convoluted by the fact that they are clothed as if they were a different case. Let us go back to the judge who determined this matter so that we conclude the questions as asked.
My Lord, since they have been so elaborate, can I be allowed to say one?
You have a right of audience?
I don't have a right, that's why I'm begging.
Because there will be no end to it, my Lord.
Just say it, but yes, please.
My Lord, if you look at Justice Nduma Nderi's judgment, in that judgment he didn't order the teachers to go on strike. So the issue of strike never featured.
That's basically what you've said, that the course of action in this matter accrued on the 1st of September 2015 when a strike was called, and therefore in your view it's a different course of action.
Totally different.
Okay, is that it?
That's it, my Lord.
I'll take a short adjournment to consider the arguments, then I'll come back. This now 25 minutes to 11. Can I come back at 12?
We'll be most obliged.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Justice Abuode there said that he has adjourned this case to hear the request by the Kenya National Union of Teachers to defer this case or hand it over back to Justice Nduma Nderi, the judge who first heard the case. Now, we are seeing a lot of controversy in the court today, with TSC lawyer Joshua Obura saying that this is a matter of national importance, and the Kenya National Union of Teachers now wants the case deferred or handed back over to another judge, and this will allow for more time, and that means that the strike will go on much longer, while teachers, and students and parents back home are suffering. Now, the case has been adjourned for the judge to listen and decide on whether he will agree to this request to hand the case back to Justice Nduma Nderi. As for now, he will be coming back at 12 noon to listen to the case. Now, if the judge refuses to hand over the case to Justice Nduma Nderi, the Kenya National Union of Teachers says that they are ready to continue with the proceedings of the case, and they will be challenging the basis of the decision by the Labour Court to declare the teachers' strike as unprotected by law. Now, the Kenya National Union of Teachers still argues that the law on notices was not enshrined in the new constitution, and that teachers are only practicing their constitutional right by striking, because striking is the right of the national worker as enshrined in the current constitution. Now, union lawyer Paul Mwite argues that the Teachers Service Commission and the government are seeking the assistance of the High Court to disobey an order by the Supreme Court, and it is for that reason that they want the case handed over to the judge who first had it. They say that they do not want divergent rulings and divergent opinions from different cases. Now, if the application by the Teachers Service Commission to stop the strike is approved by the court, the Kenya National Union of Teachers, through its lawyer Paul Mwite, says that the court will then have assisted the government in defying the orders of the Supreme Court.